Alright, so today guys we're off to Nagarkot, which is a little bit higher than Kathmandu is. It's about, I think, 1,500 feet higher. So like today, it's actually been pretty cool yesterday and today because it rained a ton. Crazy thunder, loudest thunder I've ever heard in my life anywhere in the world. Several reasons for that, but maybe I'll talk about that later. But awesome thunderstorms here. But I'm going to Nagarkot because it's a bit cooler. Kathmandu right now gets up to, I mean, it's hitting 26 some days Celsius, which is a bit too hot for me without AC. I like to have some AC if it gets that hot during the day. Fan's not quite enough, even though the air is relatively dry. So I'm heading up to higher altitude where I can leave the windows open like I have been for the last month or so. Summer's coming, so I just need a little bit cooler weather. Plus Nagarkot, you can see Mount Everest from there. So hopefully I'll show that on another video once I get there. For now, we're just driving. So it's about an hour. It's only like 20 kilometers, I think, away, but with the traffic and the roads here, it takes an hour to drive 20 kilometers. So pretty standard in Nepal, I think. So, all right, catch you guys soon. I'll show you a little bit of the ride if we see anything scenic on the way. All right. So this is actually the first time I'm going to be on any of the main roads in Nepal. Pretty much we just crossed this road to get to Tamil, and that's all I've seen of Nepal really. So should be interesting. Gonna get to see a little bit of outside the city here, and a little bit of the traffic on the freeway here. So surprisingly, there are actually mountains surrounding Kathmandu. You normally can't see them unless it's a clear day, so you wouldn't know because of the pollution and the burning of stuff. Yeah, there's a mountain. Yeah, and basically it's an entire valley. There's mountains all over the place, even over here. And you know, they're over 1,000 feet high for sure. This is probably not the best example, but there is some pretty cool architecture here in Nepal that I don't really see a lot in India. There's some old stuff mixed with new stuff, but I don't know, maybe I'll try to grab some of it later. Obviously the swastika is awesome. It's like a peace sign, so you know, for those of you that are not aware of that. So once you get out of the main part of the city, traffic pretty much clears, it looks like. The roads were not too bad actually in the main part of the city, but there's traffic. I assume it's going to reverse on the way out, so the roads will get worse maybe, but the traffic will be less. Looks like we're near the airport or something here. I'm not sure. There's an airplane, maybe some sort of military base. There's some helicopters up there. But it looks like we're moving quick now. So I have to admit, anytime I see a guy on a scooter holding multiple panes of glass in traffic, I do have to record it. So there's that. So we're getting a little bit into the countryside. So it's getting a little bit cleaner. Not so much garbage and not so much traffic. The road still is pretty good. So yeah, not as bad as downtown Kathmandu. So I think this is why people like Nepal, is once you get out of the city. So if you watch this video carefully, you'll notice what side of the road my taxi driver is driving on right now. So it's apparently standard practice that you can just drive down the middle of the road if there are no other cars. So we're on the wrong side of the road, you know, no problem whatsoever. You just, you know, oh, there's no cars, you know, you just drive wherever you want. No big deal. This is actually a little bit unique. Not super unique, but in India generally, drivers won't just drive on the wrong side of the road entirely. They will sort of go over there a little bit, but they won't just willy-nilly drive down the center of the road. So that was something new for me. Like, he just doesn't even care what side of the road he's on whatsoever, unless he thinks there might be a car yeah, pretty interesting. So while I was in the car with this taxi driver, he was a little bit lost. I don't know how people can get lost when they have a map on their phone. He clearly had cellular service and a map. That's how I booked the ride through InDrive here in Nepal. And he was asking me, like, oh, is this the right way to go? I'm like, dude, I don't know. And he didn't speak really any English. So I showed him the map on Google Maps. And I'm like, it shows here. I don't know what you have. He never showed me his phone, so I don't know. But we went down this road, and it just got worse and worse and worse. And this is it's a Suzuki Alta, I think, or something. It's a little car with little wheels and stuff. It does have a little bit more clearance than most like sedans in the U.S. have. But if you look at this road, it's totally crazy. I mean, this is a road that would be not uncomfortable for, you know, my supermoto or something, but it would be kind of fun. But it would still be challenging if you got a flat or something. It was pretty crazy, and it just, like I said, it just got worse and worse. So I mean, yeah, a 4x4 would be required if you were going up this road. But hey, we're not going up; we're going down. So why not have our little, like, 16-inch wheels, you know, and you know, just drive down this ravine basically in this wash. I was pretty shocked, but he took it like a champ. The driver just took it. And that was it. And we got back to a main road and continued on to yeah, to my homestay. Okay. It looked like there was a bunch of restaurants in town though too. But I'm happy to try this one. It doesn't matter for the first time. Might as well give it a go. Alright, so made it up out of Kathmandu and took a crazy road. I think maybe that'll be in the video. And here's the view of this restaurant that I'm staying at right now. I was gonna get something to go, but pretty much everything up here is just a beautiful view. So, and the weather is perfect, nice wind. It's not too hot, even in the sun. So I decided I'm just gonna eat here. And yeah, it's great. I don't like the music, but that's all right. And that's probably it for the day. Just gonna unpack in my room when I get back. I already unloaded my luggage and stuff, and yeah, see you guys tomorrow.